Okay, what are you talking right? On this day right here, a Friday when you're saying this. You say tomorrow is the rest of the Sabbath. Read.
Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord. Bake that which you will bake today.
So cook what you're going to cook today, or bake what you're going to bake on this Friday. Read.
And seed that ye will seed. And that which remaineth over, lay up for you to be kept until the morning.
The word seeth means to boil. So whatever you're going to cook, you cook it on that Friday. Because Friday sundown, the Saturday sundown, is the Lord's Sabbath day. You understand what I'm saying? You're not supposed to do no buying. First of all, you're not supposed to do no working, no buying, no cooking. You see what I'm saying? In that day. Whatever you're going to do, whatever you're going to cook, you cook it on that Friday before sundown. You see what I'm saying? And whatever you have left over, that's what you're going to eat the next day. But you can't warm it up. You can't put it in the microwave or none of that. You see what I'm saying? Because that would be considered cooking. You're laughing, but it's the truth. That's what the Bible says. I know you didn't know that, but that's what the Bible says. Do you eat pork? You eat pork? Okay, watch. I'm going to show you something. Let's get that. Do you know we're not supposed to be eating pork? That's a sin. We're going to show you. God gave us all kind of other good stuff to eat. These guys we sweating, a pig don't have that. Everything he consumes, it stays in him.
Bring it out.
You know what a pig is? A pig is the garbage disposal of the earth.
Right.
God created him for that.
Out.
Don't you know a pig or eat a dead dog?
Bring it out.
Bring it out.
Huh? They eat slop. So the same thing they eating, you eating. So if they eat slop and you eat him, what you eating? You eating slop. That's why God said, don't eat that. Well, we're going to show you. Read that. The book of Leviticus chapter 11 verse 7. Read.
The book of Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 7. And the swine.
What is swine? That's a pig.
Though he divide the hoof and be cloven fully.
He divide the hoof like this. And he cloven footed.
He divide the hoof and he cloven footed. Read.
Yet he cheweth not the cud.
He don't chew the cud. What chewing the cud mean? He don't have multiple stomachs. Like a cow got multiple stomachs. They would eat it, regurgitate it, and then go in another stomach, and that's how they process it. See what I'm saying? Read.
Yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you.
He what?
He is unclean to you.
God said a pig is unclean to us. That's an unclean animal. See what I'm saying? You're not supposed to be eating pork. Because you just said yourself, you feed them slop, they eat the slop, you eat them, so what you eating? You eat slop. God don't want you eating that. See what I'm saying? He created that. Now do you eat crawfish? Watch this. See how we've been taught the wrong thing? You ever been to church before? And your pastor never told you this. You ever heard this before? He's not going to teach you this. But this is something you're supposed to know. You see what I'm saying? This is something you're supposed to know. Read that.
Verse 9. Leviticus chapter 11 verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the water.
Now God getting ready to talk about in the waters. Read.
Whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
So whatever got fins and scales in the waters, that's what you eat. Do a crawfish have fins and scales? Do a shrimp have fins and scales? Do a crab have fins and scales? You know what they was made for? To keep the waters clean.
Bring it out.
They bottom feeders.
Right.
Oysters, lobsters, crabs, crawfish, shrimp, they all inhabit the bottom. Whatever comes in the water from the top and settles to the bottom, that's what they eat. The dead fish, the poop from the other fish, that's what they do. That's what they made for. To filter the water, keep the water clean. Why you think the Mississippi River so brown? That water supposed to be clear. See what I'm saying? Why it's brown? Because catfish. A catfish don't have fins and scales, but he's a bottom dweller on the water. He keeps the water clean. You see what I'm saying? So we're not supposed to eat that, Derek. God said that's unclean. I'm telling you, you can eat speckled trout, redfish, shoe pick, perches, sac-a-lait. Them some good eating fish right there. I done had them all.
That's right.
And they got fins and scales according to the Bible. They are clean. Don't eat no catfish. Don't eat no shrimp. I used to eat all that stuff too until I found out the Bible said don't do it. And I fear the Most High God and His judgment for me breaking His commandments. So I stopped eating it. And it ain't hard to do. I don't miss that. For real. I don't miss it. And we the same people. We might have different earthly mothers and fathers, but we got the same blood in us. We know that for a fact.
Bring it out.
Because we all come from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Whose name was changed to Israel. Look at me and I'm looking at you, I'm looking at myself. You ain't no different from me. You understand what I'm saying? You my brother. You see what I'm saying? But in our captivity, we have been taught to hate each other. You know why? Because they gave, what's your last name? Huh? Alton. They gave me Watson. So, I'm going to look at you like he ain't no Watson, so he ain't nothing to me. Our oppressor did that to us. Gave us different last names, having us thinking that we different people, when we all the same. We all descend from these tribes right here.
Wake them up.
You see what I'm saying? You my brother. For real, you my blood brother. You see what I'm saying? I mean, the same blood in you and the same blood in me. All right. Now, let's get our numbers. You clear on that now? You're not supposed to eat nothing without no fins and scales. Derek, leave that alone, bro. Leave that swine alone. You understand what I'm saying? Leave that ham alone. Get you a roast beef sandwich. Get you a nice turkey breast sandwich. Leave that ham alone, bro. I'm telling you. Leave them pork chops alone. That Boston butt and all that stuff. That ain't no good for us.
Bring it out.
Huh? Yeah. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 61.
Like that.
Also every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed. So the Bible said, read it again. Now, this is the judgment, this is the curse for eating the defiled foods. Read. Also every sickness and every plague, every sickness and every plague, you know what sickness? High cholesterol, high blood pressure, heart attacks, strokes, gout in your feet where you can't even walk. That's from eating foods that God said don't eat. God created us. He knows what we're supposed to consume and what we're not supposed to consume. And just like right now, if you buy a car that the manufacturer built that car and they said unleaded fuel only, and you pull up to the tank and say, to hell with them, I'm going to put some diesel in it. What's going to happen in that car? It's done, ain't it? The same thing with us then.
Bring it out.
If we put things in our body that God said don't put in it, we done.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road. Purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.